There's something about greed that I strongly despise, I guess you could say. And especially in our hyper-consumerism era. And I thought I would talk about it in this random video. The audio will probably be not the best, but I feel like my message will come across better here right now because I really feel what I'm trying to say to you. We are living in a literal miracle, and it's so hard to believe when you see everything that we do to each other or that happens to people that do not deserve it. It's hard to believe that a life on earth truly is inherently beautiful when you see atrocities being committed every day, when you see destruction, wrath. But all of these things are nothing without greed, without ego, without this idea that you want more, that you need more. We would not be, destroying innocent people if it was not for resources or land or whatever. This is all greed. And this ties in perfectly in what I have been standing for my entire life. I don't need to fall under a label of being an eco-warrior or being like a minimalist or whatever. I just genuinely believe that we were never created to consume. We were never created to consistently desire more and more and more. I find myself to be so content with little, with things that just occur around me. And I find myself to be fulfilled with the planet itself. In my life, I've never been someone who had a lot. And I come from, my family is not poor, and we never struggled or we're very poor. And like anyone, I love collecting little things. There's objects that I love. There's nothing wrong with that. But I never found true fulfillment in pursuing the next trend, pursuing the next thing that is cool, pursuing the next fashion, pursuing the next gadget. And I just always thought it was a little bit meaningless, because why would I want these things when I have all of this around me? And I also always felt this way with relationships. I always felt this way because I feel comfortable with myself. Because I know that my life has a purpose. I know that my life is inherently in itself blessed, because I get to witness so much beauty all around me, even in the worst scenarios, even when life gets incredibly messy. I still have the luck to be alive, to experience things that are beyond my comprehension. You will always be tricked into wanting the next thing, into desiring more than you actually need. Whether it is in objects, it is in capital, it is in relationships, it is in whatever. But true fulfillment will always be found when we meet our most basic instincts. The planet itself is a wish come true. Your experience in itself, your life in itself, is a wish come true. And now I don't say that you shouldn't pursue things that make you feel passionate or something better for yourself, or not have dreams or not desire little things. It's okay to want little trinkets and find joy in little things. That's not what I'm condemning. I think that when you give in to greed, it consumes you. And it saddens me so much that our world is literally eating itself out, when it was always enough. Right from the beginning, life was always beautiful. Life was always enough. And as humans, not only do I not believe that we are not meant to be consistently entertained and consuming and wanting more and whatever, I also believe that our intelligence, as much as it can be a curse, is a gift. Because then we get to tend to a planet all around us. We get to ponder about things that are beyond what we could ever imagine. We get to have a consciousness to witness and to be conscious that we are a witness. When you give in to greed, this intuition, this interconnectedness leaves you. It leaves you and you feel empty, so you want more and you want more and you want more. And it never ends. Like, it literally, it never ends. Can you see the little pines falling everywhere? Anyways, my hair is super dirty today. I don't know. Anyways, so all of this to say that in this late stage era of capitalism where we always push for more, where Amazon can literally give you whatever you want within a couple of hours, where instant gratification is kind of king, remember to just slow down, and that you don't have to have all of these desires, and that your existence in itself is already so amazing and so entertaining. You just have to slow down and witness, be truly aware of everything that's going on around you, the good and bad. And I think that as my last thing that I wanted to mention, we are not meant to have this much. Try to find joy into making things yourself. Whether it is food, whether it is growing your plants, whether it is making your own body butter, whether it is just doing more DIYs. You don't always need to fulfill this human instinct of creativity with products, with buying, with consuming. I find myself outside today because, first of all, I'm always outside, but also because I'm literally foraging. I'm foraging out here for what I can eat. I'm trying to make a salad at home, so I'm foraging for what I could eat. Maybe have like some plants that I can dry and turn into medicine or whatever. And I find so much joy in this simplicity. I find so much purpose into this moment because I'm here now and I'm connected with everything all around me, and no amount of money and corporate greed could ever give me that feeling. You can literally buy all that you could ever desire on this planet. You could consume all that there is to consume, all the content. You could scroll for literally 70,000 hours nonstop. Nothing will give you the fulfillment of contentment into the present moment, in the little things that truly do matter, that are actually big things. Nothing will ever give you the satisfaction of doing things with your own hands, of taking your natural part into this world, of being part of the ecosystem. Nothing at all. And I truly mean it. One of the reasons why I felt it was so important to say this is because of the conditions of the world right now. And a lot of things seem scary. And I'm scared too. I'm worried too. And I'm definitely working my activism up, and I'm definitely reaching out and doing my part as a citizen that is worried for our future and worried for the people that are vulnerable, worried for our environment. But also I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because I'm seeing some kind of rebirth into the mentality of modern people. I'm seeing knowledge being shared. I'm seeing hope being transmitted. I'm seeing people awakening in their own way, that things do not have to be this way. And I think that our world is changing for sure. For sure. But I do feel like the consciousness of a large collective is slowly realizing exactly what I was talking to you about today. The joy of being present. The joy of being part of these ecosystems. The joy of harmony. The joy of going back to our roots as simple humans. The joy of community. And if you are feeling anxious, I hope that this gives you at least just a breath of fresh air. Because ultimately, that's all that you can do. Just keep on breathing in and out and keep on going. And you'll see that with time, maybe the outside world will not get immediately better, but you'll start to impact your own little bubble, your own little world, your own people, your own environment, and that's how you create change. So that's it. This is your message to embrace the current day and take it more simple. That's it. I think that's it. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this. I did. I hope that the audio is not going to be absolutely awful. And I hope that in my own way, I'm creating some kind of positive impact. So yeah, have a good day, guys, and that's it.